So I have a question for my fellow Kendrick Lamar fans. This quick question before we dive in what we here for. Because this is what I'm struggling with. Are you a fan of the Mr. Morale Big Steppers? I want to say era. It wasn't a whole era. It was an album and a tour. If you are you so much a fan of that, and you feel like people slept on that it sometimes seems tough to put GNX over that album, even if you can see signs that it is a better tape. Like GNX from top to finish, every song on it is a banger. Do you feel like once you place the next tape over it, you almost will validate some of people's ideal that tape was forgettable when it wasn't? In my house, when that album dropped, we were playing that album hard. Mr. Morale, we were playing United in Grief, Die Hard, Silent Hill, Savior, Up and Down. I love that album. And I'm loving this new album. I play it every single day. I start every day with Man at the Garden. And I feel like though when people try to criticize it, oh, it didn't have bangers, talk Mr. Morale, and and all the other stuff they want to say. Once I go, yeah, this tape better than that. Like I said, I see clear signs that it is. I don't want to feel like I'm giving them validation in a false claim that Mr. Morale and Bitch Stepper was a forgettable album when it wasn't. I can get into the numbers, how much the tour grossed and all that. But the numbers don't speak for the music. The numbers did good all the way around, but the music itself on that album was amazing. And to have this album and that album back to back, man, we've been lucky. But what we here for today is Kendrick dropped a new old song. From what I understand, is on one of his older Session 80 tapes. Um, and I was at work the other week. I heard about it being uploaded. About time to get on my break to try to get to it, it's been took down from YouTube. Luckily for me, today it popped up on his official YouTube channel. So now I actually get to listen to it. Get listen to it with you guys. Make sure my mic on. I get listen to it with you guys. Break it down, review it. I wish more artists would do this. Go in the vote. You say you got songs that's unreleased. Go in the vote and let them go. Let the fans hear it. What is it doing in the vote? So let's see what it sounds like. Kendrick Lamar, Money Without Me. Let's go. Now I was raised on the wild side ever since a child. I remember food stamps. I remember food stamps. Me too. But that little that like voice he doing, that's classic Kendrick. When mama said it's child time, Papa had the green silk filled with the Alpine Wolf in the back, Dougie style track number 9, lifestyle. Papa, well, he said Papa had something in the roof was in the trunk. That's like the speakers thing with Doggy Style playing that Snoop old album. Green Seville. That seat. Now I need to go find out what number 9 is on Doggy Style. He said Doggy Style track number 9. What track is that? Don't answer it in the comments because I'm gonna go Google this as soon as I'm done with this reaction. Or go to Apple Music and find out what it is. Guns in the closet, bills in the bed. Watching Jay-Z on BT, Count Bread, pointed at him, then I said, man, you ain't getting money without me. He said, gun in the closet, bills on the bed. Lifestyles of a little nappy head. Guns in the closet, bills in the bed. Watching Jay-Z on BT, Count Bread, pointed at him, then I said, man, you ain't getting money without me. That's where that beat came in. Seeing Jay-Z count on BT counting bread, pointed at him and said, nigga, you ain't getting money without me. I heard he just said Puff. What'd he say? Nigga, you ain't getting money without me. Jay-Z and P. Diddy both been long time black, successful. I know when y'all think of people like did, they gonna think of what he going through now, what he did, it's what we know about him now. But for the longest, him and Jay-Z just been impactful black figures that's been hella successful and making money. And that's what he's saying. He's pointing out two, successful people and saying, hey, I need to be in that group of making money with y'all. Mm, 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 mm. I'ma be about it. Going in the wing. Got them. Mm. That's no time for bullshit, fake smiles and the fake friends. Oh, I progress, left stress, and now I'm on cloud 10. Hey man, that's something I'm working on. Leaving that stress shit and all that behind to progress. Fake friends. Fake friends. So that's I'm tired of what he say. Oh man. I think this is just a message to anybody. This is an arrow Kendrick here. Like before really making it to what he have now because he's or it could be off there and he's reflecting on the mindset before he had it. But he said like I'm sick of looking at y'all wondering why I don't have that. Why mines ain't set like that. Crowd team. So sick of Yo, sick of tired living the same life and looking at your life and wonder why mines ain't like that. Yeah, I don't have it now. I know it exists. That's the mindset. Kendrick, when he decides his like, I don't know what his creative process is when it comes to making a song or album. But if he just, well, I don't know what he's. I want this to be some hype shit or some LA shit, or I want this to be some inspirational stuff. When he get in that inspirational, motivational bag, he's the best at doing it ever of anybody. I'll say that. Man at the garden, I listen to that every morning. That shit is amazing. My favorite song from the album is Reincarnated. It's just the concept and the perspective is just fantastic. But this is like giving me a man in the garden type view. And that subtle way that is that got because man in the garden is subtle and at the end he hypes it up at the end. But this one is more hyped throughout the whole way. But when he get in that mind that his creative process is the mindset of motivation, I think he's the best at doing that ever. Top Oprah on the shoulder. So now Diddy, Jay-Z, Oprah, you name all the successful, financially successful black people. You ain't getting money. Dre, Dr. Dre. So Dre, Oprah, Jay, Diddy. We can talk about it. Mm. Why was this unreleased? I always wanted that when artists do drop an unreleased song. A lot of times, I'm a diehard Wayne fan. And if you're a Wayne fan, you know what I'm saying. Wayne has so many leaked songs that's supposed to be on certain albums, and you will look at certain songs on the album and go, well, how did that make it on the album and this didn't? I know a lot of times there'll be like samples don't get cleared and stuff like that, but this is when I'm wondering how didn't this not get put on something? I'm happy we finally get to hear it. No, 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 don't be it. Don't be it. Don't be it. Don't be it. It still got a lot more left. Why it's like it fading? Don't fade. One more verse. One more verse. Mm, 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 mm. One more verse. Mm, just can't be picky. Be grateful for what you got. That was fantastic. My only critique is I wish it was longer. That's my only critique. I wish that was longer. I wish that was a longer track. I wish at least one more verse. But you get the message. I guess that's his point. You got the message in those two. But that's fantastic. Is this gonna be on streaming services? Can it get put on GNX Deluxe? Yeah, that. This is Kendrick here, man. This is Kendrick. Yeah, I said in my my 30 for 30 video, the Human Scissor song, Kendrick take over rap. I haven't seen it done that way since Wayne, but I've seen it done differently. Wayne was more about oversaturating the market. You couldn't not see Wayne every feature, single, mixtapes, albums. He was everywhere, and he was putting his claim as the best rapper. Um, Kendrick's is more. He's coming out the biggest rap beef I think one had ever, and he is letting the music talk. He don't post. He don't. He just music. Super Bowl tour pop out, and he's picking certain dates to do it, like Juneteenth. Things like that. His is more about impact. I'm not find my words for it to explain it. Drake run is different than both of their runs too, but I don't think I've seen Drake's in a year that way. He has continuously for years, been what is the highest selling or most streamed on Spotify with a pop hit here, a rap hit there, features there. I had an interesting conversation with my girl about pop stars and Drake that I would love to elaborate another video if that's something somebody want to see. But yeah, another great song. Money Without Me. On a critique, wish it could have been longer. But like, comment, subscribe. Got anything else you want to see me react to? Drop it in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get to it. Thank you guys.